Hello people, welcome to Strength India Movement. So in this video I will be talking about, I've already discussed few things about the modern day gadgets, hazards, but this is something let me tell this, I'm a big fan of these modern day gadgets. You tell me can you lead a life without a cell phone or a laptop? I can't lead my life without a cell phone or a laptop. So these are wonderful human inventions, especially the cell phones and laptops. We have to give credit to these kind of wonderful inventions, which has made our life so much more easier than what we can even imagine. If you have to send a post or a letter to somebody 40 years back, you have to go to a post office, you have to send an airmail and wait for 10 days to get a reply whether the mail reached them. But imagine us, we can just send an email in a matter of seconds, less than 3 to 5 seconds. So wonderful gadgets. But what I'm saying is, we just need to know to use these devices with some caution so that it doesn't harm our body. We cannot live our lives without these gadgets. They are wonderful. What I'm saying is let's just minimize the effects which that can cause on our system. So there are 3 modern day diagnoses. See, when I did my MBBS or orthopedics residency, I didn't come across these diagnoses. What I'm going to discuss with you right now. I learned about these diagnoses in conferences when I went abroad. So there were a lot of talk about these things. I would say 8-9 years back when I went for conferences. I didn't understand that back then. But when now me sitting in my current practice, so I see a lot of people with these diagnoses. So I think it's catching up in our country as well. And I feel it's our it's my responsibility to share what exactly they are so that we can fight them with knowledge. 3 modern day diseases which I will be talking to you are text neck syndrome, number 1, number 2, texter's thumb, number 3, tennis elbow. Tennis elbow might sound funny to you. Yes, gone are those days when only tennis players had tennis elbow. Now it's become a more common problem in techies because of repetitive usage of their extensor and flexor groups in their forearms. So I see a lot of tennis elbows in IT professionals than in athletes these days. So number 1, texter's neck syndrome. This is a very common problem in people using laptops and cell phones for a long time. See, this happens because of keeping your head and neck forward in a non-anatomical position for a long time. See, especially when people use their laptops, right? See, they don't sit like this and use it. So they tend to move forward. They tend to move their neck forward, which places a lot of stress on their neck, which is not so good. That is one. And when you look at cell phone users, see, they have the habit of constantly bending their neck forward and using it like this for a long time, which is not so good. So that causes again more than 3 to 4 times load, which normally a neck should handle, which is not good again. So it eventually leads, see, for example, can you see this X-ray here? See, that's the natural curvature of the neck, which is maintained in a normal human being. So eventually the habits, the keeping their neck forward, head forward, and all these unhealthy habits eventually leads to the reversal of the natural C. The neck is supposed to be like a C. It ends up reversing itself, which is not so good, and it leads to a lot of degenerative spinal cord problems. So how can we prevent this? For example, if you are using your cell phone, make sure your eyeballs are in direct contact or in alignment with your cell phone device. So it shouldn't be like this. So as I said earlier, there's more stress on your neck, isn't it? So make sure your device is like that. And keep taking frequent screen breaks. Don't constantly look at your cell phone like that for more than 60 seconds, as it causes some kind of damage to your eyes and your visual apparatus. It's not good. So please keep taking frequent breaks. And for laptop users, make sure your neck is in alignment with your body. See, one simple indicator is that your earlobe should be straight with your shoulder. So when you use your laptop, please make sure your neck is straight and not like that. Let me teach you another simple exercise. See, every time when you use your cell phone or you're on a laptop, consciously make an effort to take your neck back like that, okay? And make sure this is your chin. tuck your chin in like that. Tuck your chin in like that. This is a very simple exercise, but very effective exercise, right? So 10 times. Tuck it in, hold it for 5 seconds, and relax. Tuck your chin in for 5 seconds, hold it, and relax. 10 times every 3 to 4 hours is a wonderful way to get rid of the neck pain which is caused by a bad posture. The next new age diagnosis is a texter's thumb. In this, the patient commonly presents with pain on the outer aspect of the thumb, or at times, the outer aspect of the wrist as well. That's at the base of the thumb, right? This is mainly because of constant texting and overuse of your thumb pertaining to your mobile devices activity. A lot of people play games with their thumbs, constant game playing, constant messaging, anything could cause that. So how could we prevent that? Don't use any mobile phone device for more than 3 minutes continuously with the thumb, because there are a lot of small ligaments around your thumb and wrist which are constantly overused because of that. So please take a break every 3 minutes when you use your cell phone. And let me teach you a simple exercise. This is called the circumduction. This is called the circumduction of your thumb. So every 3 minutes, so just do this for 15 to 20 seconds. So as this eases out the tension around your wrist and the small muscles and ligaments around your thumb and wrist. So just look at my finger. Just rotate your thumb 10 times clockwise and 10 times anti-clockwise. So this will ease out the tension around your wrist and small ligaments around your wrist, and this will reduce the pain. And number 3, tennis elbow. Tennis elbow is not a new age diagnosis. This is something which has been diagnosed in athletes for years together. But what I'm trying to tell you is tennis elbow, gone are those days where it's seen only on tennis players or athletes. Now I see that more commonly in software professionals. See, tennis elbow is nothing but inflammation of the extensor origin muscles. See, for example, when you look at a software professional, he or she is constantly working on the system like that. There is so much stress on the elbow, on the lateral epicondyle, which gives rise to the inflammation causing tennis elbow. So there will be constant pain on the outer aspect of the elbow, and which radiates to the wrist as well. So how do we prevent it? Again, take adequate breaks. If you're a laptop user, take breaks every 45 minutes. Stretch yourself properly. Stretch your arm, and just follow these tennis elbow stretches. You can just Google search it. Tennis elbow stretches, simple stretches, which you can practice at your office space as well. Hope you found this information useful. So let's fight these. These are all very preventable diseases. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't immediately have to panic or rush to a hospital and get scared about these simple things. By doing the things right, the simple things right, watching your posture, simple stretches, taking adequate breaks at your workplace, not constantly overusing your electronic devices like cell phones, can prevent these problems. So don't panic. So let's do the things right and prevent diseases with knowledge. Have a good day. For more information, visit our website strengthindiamovement.com. Watch our weekly videos, follow us on Facebook, subscribe for our YouTube channel, and make the most of the knowledge what we are trying to share.